All right, y'all, we're going to keep this real short, real simple. To astral project or to start lucid dreaming, you have to grow the part of your brain associated with self-awareness, being aware of the present moment. That part of the brain is the medial prefrontal cortex. Okay? So let's say this is somebody who never meditated. You got the prefrontal cortex right here, and say this little area right here is the medial prefrontal cortex. All right? After 6 months of meditation, that part of the brain is going to grow. Okay, it's gonna grow like, month to month to month to month to month, and then it's gonna be significantly bigger by the end of 6 months of meditating. All right, when this part of the brain grows, its average baseline activity level is gonna be higher. Okay, so your level of self-awareness, your level of awareness of the present moment is gonna automatically be higher when this thing is grown from you meditating for 6 months. Okay, 3 months it'll grow a little bit, 6 months it'll be significantly grown. You meditate for a year, 10 years, it gets to its maximum size, genetic potential of how big it can grow. Okay, you grow this from doing mindfulness meditation. What is mindfulness meditation? That's concentrating your mind on the present moment. You could lay in bed every night for 30 minutes a night. You can listen to, like, if you listen real quick, you hear the sound in the background. That's the sound of a fan in my room. You could set up a fan in your room and you can concentrate on the sound of that fan and hold it for as long as you can. And then your attention is going to go off to different things. You're going to have intrusive thoughts and stuff like that. You have to pull it back to the sound of the fan. Okay, now you might be able to hold it for 10 seconds at a time before intrusive thoughts start to come in. When you can get yourself to be able to concentrate on that fan for about a minute straight without intrusive thoughts interrupting your focus, you got to have laser focus, no thoughts in your head or anything like that. Over the 30 minutes a night, every single day, after a while, you'll start to be able to meditate longer and longer till you can hold it for a minute, 2 minutes, and etc. So basically, getting yourself to be able to hold that concentration for longer is gonna help you be able to astral project and lucid dream more. If you do mindfulness meditation and you're finding that it's not giving you more astral projections, you also have to do something called reality checks, where look at your hand throughout the day, maybe 20 times a day you could do this. You look at your hand and you ask yourself, am I dreaming? Okay, so you look at your hand and you look at your fingers and you concentrate on the present moment while you're looking at your hand. You don't think about nothing. Just look at your hand, concentrate on it, and ask yourself, am I dreaming? And try to become self-aware of the present moment and ask yourself, are you dreaming? And then put your hand down and go on with your day, and do that about 20 times a day, and do that every day. Now you combine the hand checking with the mindfulness meditation every night for 30 minutes. Okay, so do this 20 to 30 times a day. Check your hand, look at your hand, concentrate on the present moment when you do it. Ask yourself, are you dreaming? Combine that with 30 minutes of mindfulness meditation every night, and that is the ways that you get yourself to astral project. So this part of the brain right here that I was talking about, that is associated with the self-awareness, you're going to charge it up. When you do mindfulness meditation, you charge it up. So this is, let's say this is its activity at baseline. Okay, now let's say this is when you're meditating. It's going to really fire it up when you're meditating, because that's what it does. And now let's say this is its baseline after you meditated. Okay, so you stop meditating, it's going to be hanging around here. It's just like when you warm up your muscles, they're going to be activated and full of blood and like ready to go. And so when you're not meditating, it's going to be around here. When you're meditating, it's going to be around here. And when you stop, shortly after you stop meditating, it's going to be around here. So when you wake up and you got that 5 hours of sleep already, you got the deep sleep portion of sleep out of the way, which are the first sleep cycles. You got some REM cycles in there too, but the first 4 hours of sleep is mostly where you get the deep sleep. Okay, you're not gonna, the strongest dreams come after the first 4 hours of sleep. So you get around 5 hours of sleep, Stay up for a little bit, go get a cup of water, come back to bed, do a little bit of mindfulness meditation, as you're falling back asleep. Just kind of concentrate on the present moment, get it activated a little bit. Then you'll have this resting self-awareness that's a little bit higher. So when you go into the surface level black void, which is the surface level black void, is when your body becomes paralyzed and you enter into the first stages of sleep. So you're falling back asleep after 5 hours. You're going into the surface level of sleep, which is sleep paralysis. Okay, when you become self-aware during the first stage of sleep, which is the surface level black void, your body is paralyzed and you're self-aware. You end up in a black void, which is what everybody calls sleep paralysis when the demons attack you. If you could be a little bit more self-aware when that happens, you can know, okay, this is just sleep paralysis. Let me focus on my techniques of ripping out of my body. And that's how you astral project. And to gain the ability to do that, you do the mindfulness meditation, grow that part of the brain, and have it working at a baseline level that's higher than it was before.